6/11 is something that's very deeply personal to India and people of Indian descent. So, obviously, a lot of us know about it, but then also a lot of us do have like short-term memory. If you can just give a little bit of help us understand what actually happened on that day. What led to those terrorist attacks? Give a little backdrop on that for people who might not know, have any knowledge of it.
Sure, it was ghastly to say the least. 10 Pakistan-based terrorists launched a coordinated shooting and bombing attacks in the heart of India's financial capital, Mumbai, and it was essentially launched at 5 different locations, which in total I think killed about 166 people and injured well over 350 odd people. Uh, some of the key locations that were attacked were the Chhatrapati Shivaji bus terminal and the railway station, the Kama Hospital, the Nariman House, and the business residential complex, the Leopold Cafe, the Oberoi Trident Hotel, and one of the most iconic attacks, which we keep seeing pictures floating all over the world, has been the Taj Hotel. In fact, so much so, I recall reading an article posted by uh, one of the intellectuals of India on Washington Post, where she describes the Taj Hotel as an obscene uh, display of wealth, and she almost almost sort of justifies the attack, saying that it should have been taken down. So that's the kind of intelligentsia that we have to deal with in India. Yeah, so it was absolute carnage. 58 people were essentially killed in the railway terminal. Indiscriminate shootings. You know, they launched attacks on taxis, on buses. 15 people died there. You know, the number of people that died in the Taj, in the hotel, in both the hotels, in Leopold Cafe, I think it was 15 again, or 20 people that were killed in Leopold Cafe as well. So it was absolute carnage, and it was the whole financial sector essentially just came to a standstill. And it was just not Bombay that came to a standstill, but the entire country was mourning, because we'd never experienced anything of this proportion and this size. I mean, we've had terror attacks previously. I mean, Bombay was bad enough in '93. Akshardham was bad. Samjhauta Express was extremely bad as well. But this kind of professional and meticulous planning, where the 10 terrorists would essentially come via sea route and launch themselves into 5 different ports and disembark themselves into 5 different ports entering India. They obviously had some sort of local help as well. So yeah, that sort of summarizes the attack that happened, that transpired on the 26th of November 2008.
Thank you for enlightening us on that. Tell us a little bit about some details on how people can get involved in the protest, where to show up, when it's taking place, and so let us know about that.
Absolutely. I mean, the protest is being held just outside the Pakistani High Commission on the 26th of November from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock.
Mhm.
And we're going there with our placards to raise more awareness for people in and around the Pakistani High Commission, and with the hope that even the Pakistani High Commission officers will take cognizance of this, and will do a bit of soul searching and maybe a bit of self introspection to comprehend where they've treaded wrong and how they've hurt us continuously. Um, I would implore everybody to follow Reach,
Mhm.
uh, the UK handle of Reach, so that you can be completely up to date with how to join the protest, and what the do's and don'ts are. And right after the protest, all of us are essentially traveling to the Indian High Commission, where we go to pay our floral tributes to the ones who've essentially lost their lives on 26th of November 2008.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.